passionately sung. And now the final preparations before this matchday 2 clash gets underway. So Guinea look on. On the park. So Said El Aoud of Morocco leading our team officials.
Celebrate Africa. And choose. Tough. For you. Celebrate Africa. Tough. You can choose if you start to play first half or second half. You can choose. Okay. You start to play second half. Okay? Good luck. Good luck.
The coin toss completed. Egypt will get us underway. Farah in goal. Desperate to try and keep a clean sheet. She was unable to do against Guinea. This fast-paced sport that makes it truly difficult. We'll wait to see how Egypt acclimatise to the competition, having yet to be in action. The goal is, of course, to be African champions, the first to do so, whoever is crowned at the end of this run. But the finalists will go to the 2025 World Cup in the Philippines. And that was a specific goal mentioned by Nadia Mohamed Rashad. So much at stake. Angola have the advantage, having won their opening match. Egypt desperate to make sure they're in the fight come their final match day. Of course, Angola, having played already, this is their final match of the group stage.
Coach, let's go, please. Coach, let's go.
So vital. And Angola put themselves in touching distance. A victory would qualify them for the semi-finals. A draw would leave it towards goal difference when Egypt face Guinea. The permutations pretty straightforward given this 3-team groups. Egypt to get us underway against Angola. So the kickoff taken by Sharouk Ali, number 9. And how will these two teams approach the affair? Angola, no avoiding defeat. We put them in touching distance of the semi-finals, although a draw would mean they'd have a nervous watch when the Pharaohs faced off against Guinea. So do they go all out for the win? That would qualify them for the semi-finals, top of Group B. Strong challenge on Joyce Victor, but the captain managing to clear her lines. Early touch for Captain Yara Afefi. Gets it back from Asma Mohammed. Just a chance for Egypt to get comfortable on the pitch and on the ball. It's knocking about, but Angola at the moment doing well in pressing the space. So as you see, futsal, 5 aside, 4 outfield, and one goalkeeper is a lovely bit of skill. May open up the first opportunity. Drilled across, but it rolls into the hands of Naninha. So 2 20-minute halves with the clock stopping every time the ball is out of play. Unlimited rolling subs mean you can give it all and get some fresh legs back on. So Rosario says he certainly respects his opponent's experience in indoor sports. Called the preparation intense, structured and enriching. And it certainly paid off in their victory over Guinea. He faces up against Nadir Mohamed Rashad, whose ultimate goal is to take Egypt to the inaugural FIFA World Cup. The first objective for each nation.
69.
And then, of course, once that's achieved,
Fiquem descansados, família, porque no domingo nenhum novato me afunda. Essa é a vossa primeira batalha e a vossa primeira derrota. E se tentarem amanhã, será a segunda. Há diferenças! Se não bates bem, o Valdemar te parafusa. Ficam.
So all the kick-ins or balls back into play by the goalkeeper. They only have a 4-second limit. That's to keep things moving. No understandable why you'd want more than 4 seconds. Lung-bursting sport that real fight on for the ball, but eventually coming away with it, Jamila. Trying to take it in her stride, Isabel Dominguez Kingala, better known as Vidal Beo. And there's Yara. Spreads it to Mustafa. Bit of movement inside. Not sure if she felt she was blocked or just didn't get the ball she wanted. That's a nice little 1-2. Trying to make space for the shot, but Asma Mohammed blocked out of it. Well, it took just 32 seconds for Angola to take the lead against Guinea. It certainly wasn't a runaway victory until later on. This well-matched early few minutes of the contest, and Angola could be away here, a 2-on-1. The ball returned. It's on target. It's uncomfortable for the goalkeeper. Eleuteria Abede Pinto getting the return ball from Jamila Katombela. The most comfortable save for Farah Hassan. And in the end, the corner kick came to nothing. Yara, the pace setter for Egypt. So much of it is about matching your player. Understandably, looking for a woman marking. But that's given away cheaply as she tried to play in behind, and there is space now. Chance to finish. Big opportunity. Goes wide, Vidal Beo with space. But Farah Hassan came out diligently. We do have the corner, but now is there a bit of space and time for Egypt? Well, Joyce gets the agreement of the referee, no foul. And it's equally the same as Egypt. Recover the ball this time, surely. Hands up from Abade. But clear contact after couple of meaty challenges were let go. This one, clear foul on Fatma Ibrahim. Fatma Ibrahim Mustafa back to her feet and hovering by the post. There's no offsides in futsal, so goal hanging is allowed. Standing over this is Ali. And Mohammed Rashad hoping to see and take advantage. Yara lays it off. Strong save, a sore one. Filomena Agostino with the save. Abadi, you can see the red card above Angola. She is off, but it doesn't reduce the, with Shia to a woman down. Allowed a replacement to come on in the form of Simbarita Ngoy, wearing number 11, and she's demanding the ball, but it was a tough pass to ask of Abadi. And that's fired out. Egypt with most of the possession. Angola looking for quick transitions and breaks. They've given that away after winning it, and then ran out and frustrated. That's Maus. Egypt keep it in and alive. That one runs behind. Now there's a bit of space to drive onto it. Simba with the strike. Too much elevation. Yaras. Just having come on. Pressure put on by Leonisia Jungo. Space for Simba. Sub. And that allows Lourdes Chitandula, known as Lourdinia, to come on. So little time on the ball. Got to be careful not to be caught out. Moving the ball about. Fired in with a bit of venom. Just losing out Nana Mohammed, but will be a kick in with Mirna Delgani with the high pressure nickname of Messi. Egypt's number 8 leaving it there for a fire across. And sometimes the wayward shots can be the most dangerous when you're looking for a second action. Here is Noura. Whistle goes, just 4 seconds to get it back in play. Here is Messi. Trying to see the coaches work through their squad. As Malak and Messi played around to look for a way out. Good pressure though on the ball. Abedi, the port in the press. That's given away. Good strength. Early ball into Abedi. Maybe a little too quick from Simba. Now Angola put the pressure on. Sawena puts in from Samara. Ball fired in, but brave block, and then gets the break of the ball. But eventually Malak is stopped. Noura wins it back for Egypt. Well, applause from the Angolan bench, working diligently off the ball. Now in between the Egyptian defense, but what a save. Farah Hassan to the rescue to deny Lourdes Lourdinia. Big chance for Angola have come and gone. Egypt really creating a gilt-edged chance. Simba getting plenty of information from Rosario Nandino. He described the team's mindset and spirit as electric, enthusiastic, and united. Strong traditions in handball and basketball in Angola. These disciplines seen as beneficial to futsal. But it's Egypt's goalkeeper and has kept the score blank. Battle for the ball. Egypt hoping and getting the free kick, to the frustration of Jamila. She felt she'd done nothing wrong, but Nada Mohammed getting the decision. So 3 ready to get back in the action. Sharouk Ali, Asma Mohammed, and Yara, the captain, readying to return. And just a call for Cam. Just about played the opening 10 minutes. And we're still goalless. Certainly see how well matched up these sides are. The two that were favourites before to battle for a semi-final spot. Of course, they could yet both make it, but of course, trying to be the best second place side will be a much more stressful way of qualifying for the last 4. Nothing yet to cheer in terms of goals. Halfway through the first half. Difficult one there to control, but Asmazu did brilliantly, but that's won back wonderfully. Again, the goalkeeper comes up trumps. Farah Hassan has been terrific after her initial save showed a little bit of nerves. She has been fully focused. Angola clearly looking to sit in. They don't have to force the issue the way that Nadia Mohamed Rashad's Pharaohs do. And in those transitions, they've looked so dangerous. As Yara fires aimlessly wide. Angola in possession. Not sure they were quite on the same wavelength though. But it's worked out nicely. Beautiful 1-2 and Angola lead through Jamila. No wonder they celebrate. Brilliant connection between her and Vidal Beo. And after the initial ball, backheeled, looked to be short. Angola burst into life, and this time Farah Hassan had no chance of denying the Angolans the opening goal. Well, with Chia leading thanks to Jamila's second goal of the competition. And that, even with so much time to go, could prove to be a hammer blow for Egypt. Because they've struggled to create chances and attack the goal of Filomena Agostino. They're known as Nenina. She's had precious little to do. Yara thought one from distance. Egypt have got to be braver in taking on and beating the women they're up against, because they've got to create that space to drag Angola out of position. Yara again. As they finally find the place to set up. Fired in from distance. First meaningful save for Nenina. And she made sure she got it out of the danger zone. Well, another of the goalkeepers to go gloveless. And certainly getting a helping hand from the goal scorer, Jamila, whose strike separates the sides. Another smart save this time. Nenina holds on to it. But better from the Pharaohs. Finding a way to get some efforts on goal. Now can they up the quality? But it's Angola who really look up and at it. Lovely combination with the final effort, smothered by Farah. And the goal off its line, so making sure that's in place. Obeu, who set up the opening goal for Jamila. With that effort there, she might have looked for a teammate. They have been discussing exact positional play as that rides all the way through, but No chance for Egypt. Fire and goal quick off her line was Narinya. Already so much tension. With just under 8 minutes of this first half to go. A 20-minute second half will follow after a short break. But Egypt have the air of a team who don't want to be behind too long. Asmao's trying her luck from distance. Egypt struggling to create clear-cut chances. Fired in again, but it's happily blocked off the boots of Lurdinia. Egypt just don't want to be too predictable. Fired into the side of the net. So Angola with the goal lead. 2 cards above their name signifying the fouls they've made. Each team allowed 5 per half. And any subsequent foul after that will be punished with a 10-meter penalty. You can see the 3 spots outside of the goalkeeper's area. Otherwise, the 6-meter penalty for fouls inside or for denying opportunity. Worth making for Angola. And with just over 7 minutes remaining of the half, they still have some room to be punished. Farah not getting it cleanly, but smothering the loose ball quickly. It's only those on the blue pitch that can make the difference. Malak Gamal Eldin not getting her strike through, and it's Angola's put in. Having a little bit of confusion, but it will be Angola's put in from here. Abadi repositioned by her coach, Nandino. A foul given. And down went Mustafa. Did so well to block Beu's pass. That's a foul that really Angola didn't need to make. That's now their 3rd of this first half. Egypt yet to commit incursion. Now if there's a free kick for a foul, the next 2, there can still be an Angolan wall. Whereas after the 5th, Egypt will face without any blockage to the goal of Naninya. Oh, they didn't like that. A little bit of a fighting challenge from Vidal Beu. Angola certainly not here to make friends, they're here to win. It was Yara who reacted, not overtly. It just emphasizes the tension on the court. Fired through. Oh, there was an opportunity for Merli Fatima to try and turn that in. Deflected away. Better pressure from the Pharaohs. Quick change as Esther Antonio heads off with the goal scorer Jamila back on. Complete miss kick. Nuama. And now a chance to get in behind. Oh, it's off the top of the bar. Malik Gamaladin fortunate to get away with her error that allowed Abade in. Instead, it's in fact on top of the net. Tough one to get up and down that close to goal. That's the pressure Egypt are under. They're trying to get back level. But of course, when they lose the ball, it's the, well, with Shia, who then have the space to play with. Strong challenge. And look at the celebration from Beo. And certainly, Rosario Nadino's side, fiercely competitive. So team objections, ambitions, step by step, with humility, ambition. Angola certainly showing their best side. That's bobbling around. Abadi again denied. Farah Hassan is keeping Egypt in this contest. What a challenge that is. Almost doing the splits, and now Angola with Abadi. Loses it behind her. Gets support from Jamila. She's blocked, and now can Egypt fashion an equaliser? The shot from Yana is a little bit awkward for Nanina. But she grasped before there was any real danger. What a challenge this is from Joyce, the captain. Stopping Yara as she tried to slalom towards the goal. Long ball lifted towards Abadi, trying to control it, but off the shin and out. Now she heads off. There's a chance for some changes, and the first timeout called. Each team has one 1-minute timeout per half. And no surprise, it's the Pharaohs to call theirs now, with just over 4.5 minutes left of this first half. I'm told they had to be off court. Nader Mohamed Rashad showing he wasn't too impressed. Now focusing on refocusing his Pharaohs. Well, to have a word with his charges. But clearly, Rosario Nandino, the happier of the two bosses. Nadir Mohamed Rashad looks for a response. And of course, Egypt have so much time to get back on level terms. Lovely bit of skill. Might open the door, but that's into the side netting. They wanted a corner, they're not going to get it. But while Egypt do have time on the clock, the major worry for them is just how the pattern of the game has gone. And at the moment, there feels more risk of Angola increasing their lead rather than losing it. Joyce was the double scorer in the opening match. The captain being more solid, particular showing in that wonderful splits tackle. Dionysia lays it off to Jamila. Joyce clips it long. Brilliantly taken and linked up. Jamila. Fierce shot. Good positioning from Farah Hassan. Jurafat Tessera, number 13, having come on. Showing the strength and height that's allowing Angola to change their approach a little bit. They went long. Linked up brilliantly with Jamila for that opportunity. Simba looks like she's ready to come back on. There's another Egyptian effort is blocked. Asmaouz wasn't happy about distance of the Angolan block. Number 10 comes up again. Got a bit more height on it. No near closer to hitting the target. Camila Katombela. It wouldn't stick this time for Judafat. Fired into the feet of Malak. Asmaouz. Yara, the option right. That 3 women press from the Welwich Shtia is really blocking Egypt from doing something, and then it's given away. And now the space opens up for Angola. Lovely ball to Joyce. Well, she just didn't seem to anticipate how to finish that. And just when there was some areas to attack for Egypt, a loose ball from Asmaouz. Frustration for her. And Captain Yara, who couldn't keep it in. Lovely ball fired up to Judafat. On the spin, it's a wonderful tackle. This is where Egypt have to take advantage. Nice ball to Yara, decides to cut back in. Takes too long, surely. And Angola able to clear the danger without a shot incurred on goal. Farah Hassan thinking about her own rocket from afar. Elected against it. We've seen some goalkeepers very willing. That's a wonderful ball through. A sore one for Mustafa. I think Nanina got the ball cleanly, but the follow through. And there was contact. Wonderful ball slipped through by Asma Mohammed. Forceful goalkeeping from Nanina to save the day. There's a little step over. And support in Dionysia, who sees Farah Hassan tip wide for a corner. Probably going wide, but Pharaoh's goalkeeper wasn't to know that. Camila Katombela tries to again link up with Judafat, unsuccessfully on this occasion. Just the one goal, but it's been a fantastic watch. A match that's very much simmering. We could have a very explosive second half as Messi heads on. Well, she believed it was out. Got to play to the whistle. Egypt helped out by their captain, who's then robbed herself. Angola don't have to force the issue. Is there a foul there? Well, Jamila Katombela will pick up even a yellow card, the first we've seen. The 4th foul is a yellow card for number 10, whose goal separates the sides. Rosario Nandino certainly want his side to be aggressive, but they're walking a tightrope. 4 fouls. They do have one more they can commit before they are punished in a more severe manner. None of the fouls have been particularly egregious, but it shows that Angola are playing on the line, but so far it's working for them because 1 minute 18 and they lead by that solitary goal. Just trying to refocus Lourdinha because she was frustrated. Her teammate there to tell her to face the ball. Yara is Messi to her right. Recycle. He's dropping back. Mostafa. Front three for Angola. Really making it difficult to play through this red wall. Final 40 seconds. Yara deflects out for an Egypt ball. Angola able to reset. Tough for Nadir Mohamed Rashad's side. But it is still only 1-0. And things can change very quickly in futsal. The break may be coming at a good time for Egypt. This, of course, their first match of this CAF Women's Futsal AFCON. Angola playing their second and final group stage match. Victory would see, well, with Shia qualify for the semi-finals out of Group B. As it stands, that's where they're going, unless Egypt can find a second half response, because this first 20-minute half is over. And it's Angola with a precious lead. They've sat in and frustrated Egypt. And it was Jamila on 11 minutes who found the breakthrough. So they well with Shia of Rosario Nandino. Delighted, but aware that we're only at halftime. Egypt go away looking for answers to the Angolan block. So halftime here on match day 2 of CAF Women's Futsal Africa Cup of Nations from Rabat in Morocco. It's Angola 1, Egypt 0. So not the goal fest we saw on match day 1, but that only shows the quality of the two sides facing off. Angola with the edge over Egypt. Match day 2 at the inaugural CAF Women's Futsal Africa Cup of Nations. Angola, after their opening day victory over Guinea, are back on court to face Egypt in the Pharaohs' first outing at this AFCON. And it was Angola who threatened early. Farah Hassan, excellent in between the sticks for the Pharaohs. Vidal Beu denied there, and then she won the ball to create the chance herself. Farah Hassan had read the danger and was quick out to the feet of the forward. But then a wonderful 1-2. And it opened up the scoring opportunity that Jamila Katombela was more than happy to gobble up. Superb link-up play between her and Vidal Beu. Farah Hassan finally beaten, and Angola then threatened again. Other options weren't taken as Vidal Beu went direct for goal. Egypt were struggling to create chances. Angola sitting in and then hitting on the break, and Abadi got it up, but not quite down. In the end, on top of Farah Hassan's goal, Egypt finally with a chance. But Naninya with a comfortable enough save from the captain Yara. Yara again creating a bit of space. There wasn't enough of that for Egypt, but far too tight an angle to fire on target. As the halftime whistle went, Angola with a 1-0 advantage. Well, a real battle on matchday 2. Angola with the edge. Can Egypt hit back? Join us for the second half.